Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have some things that I've really kind of been excited to show you. Here's the little preview. It's tickets, and I love anything that is tickets. I just like how they feel. I like how they look. I'm not going to show you the finished ones yet. I'm going to show you those at the very end so you can see all the tickets that I did. I'm going to show you the way to do tickets the harder way without any dies, but then I'm going to show you some dies that I found that I absolutely love. And you know that I'm pretty careful about buying dies, and so I'm going to show you a set that I did go ahead and buy because I love tickets. So let's just talk about how to make tickets without a die. And this is what we're going for. This is what the die looks like. But we're going to do something like this. We want a perforation. We want the holes. So we're going to use our scoreboard. We're going to use a round circle cutter. And we are going to use this tool. It's a sewing tool for marking patterns. I have had this for decades. And I just want to show you how we do this to create those perforations and just to make the tickets so they look legit. So what I've done so far, I have cut 2 strips of paper at 1.5 inch wide. Now you can make these any width, any length you want. These are big because I wanted some that were kind of bolder and more impressive. I've done some that are 1 inch wide and about 1.5 inches long. So you can play with that, but mine are cut at 1.5 inches because that's the width I'm going for to show you. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my paper flush against this side so it's nice and straight. And first I'm going to create a perforation at 1 inch. And it's a little tricky to keep it in the track, but if you're careful, you can get that. So there's the 1 inch one, and then I'm going to do a 2.5 inch ticket. So I'm going to go to 3.5 and just try to keep my little rotary cutter right in the groove. 3.5, and then my next one, I'm going to go another 2.5, which puts me at 6 inches. I've got a little gap here, so I'm going to line that up at 6 inches and go back to 3.5. Get my perforations in there. And the thicker the paper, the more careful you have to be with those. And then I'm going to go ahead once again at 1. And so this whole strip, that's a 12-inch piece of paper. So I'm able to get 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets and 2 ends. And then we can use those ends to attach. So that's how you create just your basic ticket. Now let's get this shape in here. So what I'm going to do is fold on the perforation. And then I'm just going to flip this over. And I am going to, my punch has a little X in the middle. So I'm going to just line this up in the middle. So it's poking into the middle of the X and just clip that out. Let's get it in there. And this paper is pretty thick. So it's not, you know, the thicker your paper, the more difficult it's going to be to punch. But that's what we do. And then we go down some more. And we're going to just repeat all of that, is just punch it. On some of these, you can adjust, because let's say I wanted to have that notch or that little circle part be a little smaller. I can adjust this any way I want to create a bigger or a smaller little dip in that. And be careful, because these little pieces are going to go flying. But you just go through and do all of that. So there's my strip. I'm going to go ahead and do this other strip and get that far. And then we'll go ahead and connect these together, and we'll go from there. Okay, now I have 2 strips ready. And so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put some glue on one of these, because I think it's fun to have a big long thing of tickets. And if you're sending happy mail, a big long strip is really kind of fun. So look how easy it is to tear these once they're perforated. just like that. So I'm going to take off one end and then I'm going to attach right there. And then when all is said and done, I have a big long strip of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tickets that I can then decorate. So that's the way to do it if you don't have a ticket punch. But now what I want to show you is this punch from Scrap Diva. So I've made tickets before, but I have loved this. So it's Scrap Diva 29 is the website, and I love their dies. They cut so well. And this particular set came out, I believe, in March. And so it had the tickets in a strip, plus it has singles. So you can cut just single tickets and they're that same size as the others. And then they've also got the offset size so that you can cut smaller, and then you get this piece to create a border. I just really like that. And I like a die that just makes everything simpler, that cuts beautifully, and you can use it for various things. So let's say I feel like this ticket was too big. I did a goof on that side. Then I could just go do tickets that size. So you can just use it in so many ways. It also, there was also separately this big, huge ticket like this. And every now and then I want to do something big. And so that was called the Ticket Mini Album. And the other one is called the Ticket Set. And the Ticket Set came with the ticket dies and these stamps. And from what I understand, Scrap Diva will be coming out with other stamps for other holidays. So this was Easter, and then birthday, and then road trip and holiday fun. So sort of a travel adventure kind of thing. And so if they release others for other holidays, I just thought that would be great. And so let me just show you how these work, because you've got two different options. This one, you can keep adding on to create longer and longer strips. So depending on how long your paper is, this one just cuts that much and it ends right there. So this one though, because it's got this open end, you can go ahead and cut that section. And then in your die cutting machine, you move your paper down, and then you cut the next section, and you just keep moving your paper down and cutting new sections, depending on how long your paper is. So I only had a 12-inch paper, so I just did a double cut, and then I glued them together too. But wow, so easy, and they cut so beautifully. And then that die set also has this piece, which actually, I should have cut it to show you, but what it does, you can fold it, and then you can create sort of an end piece to put here, or it's a tab that you could use for a file folder, or I could hook it onto the end of this and fold it over, punch, and create like a bag topper. There's just so many things you can do. And that is one thing I really like about the Scrap Diva dies, is they really design them in a way that you can do so many things with them. And so that's the Scrap Diva die. Now, let me show you my finished one. So I made a little box out of one of my little Weir Makers box keepers. But okay, so here we go. I started out with some Easter ones in and doing some yellow backgrounds. So this is just white cardstock, just plain old white cardstock. And so I did some yellow backgrounds, and then I, started to get more adventurous, added flowers, did a collage, just did the stamp. And then I started adding some little pockets and inserts. Well, then I said, oh, I don't want just yellow. I want to move on to some pinks and get some of that, that pretty spring color in. And I just kept adding on. This one says blessed, doing the stamps, and then I ended up with some purple ones and some little flowers from a floral set that I've had for forever. And so look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tickets there. And I love how they look. Right now I'm leaving them together, but I might go ahead and take this one and put it in one of my art impressions journal. Just so fun, and I just love how they turn out. So if you're as interested in tickets as I am, if you like them like I do, then there's 2 ways to make tickets. You can do it from scratch if you've got one of these fun little dot rotary wheel things, or you can go to Scrap Diva 29 and get their ticket set or their ticket mini album. This is called, because you can turn it into a book. And I just love it. I have been having so much fun. And then they're so quick and easy to decorate because they're so small. They're quick and easy to decorate because they're small, and all it takes is a little flower, a little bit of a background, a little charm, just a dangle here and there. But those are my decorative tickets. And so I hope you like that, and that you'll have fun creative, and I hope that you find something good, beautiful, and true today. And we'll see you next time.